Hello everyone, welcome. Today I am going to talk about whether people with research background can actually go in and have a career in industries and companies or not. Well, in today's world, definitely industries and companies are taking uh, many researchers in their as their employees. But yes, still it's very difficult. It's because whenever a person takes a master's degree or takes a doctorate's degree, it's like most of the people they think that definitely they are going to go for an academic career, but in today's world it is not so, because most of the people now they are trying to get into industries even after having a doctorate degree or a research degree or a master's degree. So why it becomes difficult to get into industries? It's because whenever you go for a higher degree, the studies that you do, it becomes more in depth rather than getting a wider view of everything. So now you have an in-depth knowledge of a particular topic instead of having a bit of knowledge of everything. Well, it has both pros and cons, because a company looks for a wider choice. It's like they want a package. That's why it becomes a bit difficult for those who are having an in-depth knowledge and going for an industry. But at the same time, without research nowadays, none of the industry is able to prosper. Whether you talk about Google, whether you talk about Microsoft, even I am doing my PhD, and whenever I come across different research papers, most of the research papers are written by the R&D department people of Microsoft and Google. So you can just imagine how much important research and development has become. And in most of the topics which are very new to the world and nobody has much knowledge, nobody is getting the knowledge at the lower level of the studies, then definitely they need PhDs, they need those people who have a research background in those topics. Now the point is, only on the basis of research and all those things, it's very difficult to get into industries. So what are the extra things? The extra things are the managerial skills, the teamwork. When you talk about a teamwork, it becomes quite uh, difficult for industries to actually believe that a PhD student or a master student will be able to do teamwork, because most of their works, their projects, their research are done on an individual basis. But at the same time, they'll also have to understand that they manage many people, and specifically they manage supervisor. So without managing supervisor, you cannot go anywhere in a research degree. So they definitely have a research skill along with managerial skills. But it is very difficult to convince the industries in this way. Therefore, some of the global universities, like I am doing my PhD in University of Strathclyde, Glasgow, here they have a special kind of certificate course that is known as postgraduate certificate in research professional development. This is very much compulsory for all the PhD students to complete before completing their PhD. This in this particular uh, course, you are free to take different subjects, and you just have to go and attend and fulfill some criteria as asked by the professor or the lecturer or the person who is actually providing you the knowledge on that particular subject. In that, there are different things available that you can take, like project management, time management, risk management. There are many courses that you can take, and this actually helps you to get a certificate of something that you already have as a knowledge. So this helps you to provide it to the industry, and you can say that yes, I have this knowledge along with my research background. So this kind of helps you, but this is not available in all the universities or all the colleges or something wherever you are pursuing your research or your PhD. It's quite obvious because it's quite of a new thing, but it's very good thing. Every college and universities Every colleges and universities must have it. But yeah, you cannot expect this thing from everyone. So there are some reservations. So therefore, I'll suggest you that if you want to go into industries, definitely you should have some kind of managerial skills. Well, researchers definitely have some managerial skills, because it is not like every researcher is not working with a team, because researchers also do different kind of collaborations, and sometimes the collaboration is between the department. So between two different departments, rather, I must say that, or sometimes it is like four departments, five departments working together on a particular project. So for example, if you design a satellite, so satellite is not only a work of mechanical engineer or an electrical engineer or a communication engineer or an electronic engineer or an artificial intelligence expert. It is not like that. Everybody have to work together, and they will have to sit together, design the satellite, how much area they need, what materials they need. So the material engineer comes in, he says, I can design this thing in that way, and you'll have to put your devices in this way, and everything keeps on, everything is like, they collaborate, they discuss and do things. Without doing teamwork, they can't do it. So yes, in some of the cases, it is false that researchers or PhD holders or people coming from research background don't have the teamwork quality. So well, the industries are now accepting this point of view. So I'll say that everyone has a very good chance of getting into industries, only if they are having some kind of quality to show them. Because those who take your interview, they know that you know more than them. When you are a doctorate or having a research background and applying for research and development, uh, research and development department of that particular organization, they know that you know everything. But along with that, what extra do you have? It's all about extra. It is not like only the doctorate degree people or a master degree holder is asked for it. Even in today's world, a person graduating is also asked whether you have done a particular kind of certification or not, or extra certification or not, so that we can accept you, or what makes you stand apart from the crowd. That's what is needed here. Because research, AI research, everybody is doing, but what extra do you have? AI research is like, in today's world, every third person is doing a research in artificial intelligence. But what extra do you have, so that I can actually bet on you and keep you as an employee who can be actually very very much productive? Because I'll be paying you. At last I want some results. I want profit. I want to take company to the next level. So how can you help me out? That's what happens in companies. Moreover, companies are not at all interested in how much you are publishing. They will just ask you when they ask you about yourself. When you are asked about yourself, you can tell everything what you have published. They are actually not interested in what you publish. They're only interested in what work can you do there as a researcher or as a member of their R&D department. So please be careful with all these things. Don't include unnecessary publications in your CV. An industry or a company CV only contains 2 pages that has only the most relevant things. Apart from this, I can only say that you should have a skill set ready. That is actually necessary. I'll say most of the things are managerial things, because you have technical knowledge. Of course, the soft skills, you should know how to speak. But researchers have the very good soft skills, and they are good in writing, because they write research papers and they get it edited several times. And you know how to write, and you know how to represent different things. Moreover, uh, they also know how to speak, because they attend different conferences. The researchers, they attend different conferences. Like, I have attended many conferences, so I know how to speak in front of huge crowd as well. So it is very important. Apart from these, definitely you have soft skills, you have research skills, you have all the technical knowledge, but with this you also need some managerial skills where you can manage a particular team, where you can manage yourself. Well, managing yourself, everybody knows how much a researcher manages himself, whether it is managing yourself from procrastinating, or whether it is managing your work, your time, your risk, everything, or your personal life. So yeah, so it's quite easier as well as difficult to get into industry as a researcher. But the point is, how you use the opportunity when you get that opportunity to get into the any industry that you want to. That's what uh, that is what is necessary. Thank you. Have a nice day. I hope you like this. I hope the information that I shared with you will be very useful. Thank you very much.